Hello everybody. Let's try that again. Hello everybody. Welcome to Eden's Rose Alchemy. My name is Ashley. Today I'm back with another message from Spirit. I have asked that we start with a card so that whoever is kind of scrolling along, this is going to find you if it has a message for you. If you feel called to click on it, then take that as a sign. I'm not sure what's going to come through yet, but I do have a few decks here ready to go. I have some tarot, another oracle deck, and then a couple of decks that I made personally with some affirmations, and we're gonna pull some songs because today I woke up and I had a song in my head literally immediately. Sometimes that happens when there's a message there, so let's see if you have a song today. So without further ado, let's get into the reading. Spirit guides of the highest light, please bring in some tarot to explain your message, to explain to those who have clicked on this video what it is that you're trying to get across to them. Already I feel hesitation, this energy of not reluctance, but maybe for lack of a better word. So let's read this card because there is something on the back of it. Am I letting fear stop me? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. Okay, and then it has a little, like a goal here today for you to do. So today be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. Lovely. So maybe that's kind of that hesitation I was feeling. The stalling, the freezing, giving up. It's not necessarily reluctance, but I suppose it is fear, isn't it? Today, by posting this, by making this, I'm actually conquering one of my fears. Because making videos does not come naturally to me. I'm not really big on being in the public eye. So knowing that I have things to bring forward is incentive to make a video, but then I get in my head about, well, what if I don't do it properly, or what if people don't resonate with what I have to say? But I'm following divine intuition, guidance. I'm following the nudges that my spirit team, that I, my higher self, have left for me. And that, in some capacity, involves doing this. So I'm posting this video. That's me doing my one thing today to move through. So you choose something to move through today. Doesn't have to be posting a video. It could literally be getting out of bed. You know what that looks like for you. But we need to get the energy moving. All right, Spirit. What other messages? I just heard the word focus. So interesting because the Four of Cups is somebody who has an idea or wants to do something. They're so bored. They are almost like meh about everything. They're kind of apathetic about life in general. They want to do something, but I don't want to say they're lazy, but they just don't have the drive to actually do the thing. There is a thing waiting for you. You're just kind of choosing to stay in this like stagnant energy. What else? What else? What else? Interesting. So, this thing, I think you've been... Okay, I feel like there's a thing. I don't know what that thing is for you, but you've been thinking about it, so you'll know what it is for yourself. It's going to be different for everybody. I think you know it's there. I think you know this opportunity is available and ready and waiting for you. Like, sometimes this guy has no idea what's up and what's in his orbit, but I really think that in this scenario, you know. You know what this is about. You know what this thing is, but you just, I don't know what it is. Maybe the fear is so paralyzing and you're not able to move forward, but with the Hierophant in the world, I do feel like this is kind of meant to be. You're closing out a big chapter in your life. I think most of us are at that point though, like the collective in general. If you listen to this and you resonate with this, then you kind of feel it. You feel it in your soul. You feel it in my bones, rather. In your bones, in my bones too. I feel it in my bones that there's more to this. There's more for us to do. But then there's that paralyzing fear of actually wanting to move forward. It looks daunting here to like leave behind what you're used to and to go on this new journey. You know, you're kind of looking at it like, I can't see where I'm gonna go, and it's an uphill battle, but this is a strong nudge from your team to get yourself into gear. That every step forward will be unraveled for you as you go. You don't need to see how you're going to summit the mountain. You just need to see how you're going to start. But starting, what does that look like? It looks like accepting this offer and leaving maybe the other things that you're doing to fill your time. And if you're doing nothing to fill your time, then Spirit is saying, it's time to start. It's time to start. Because this thing is going to start an entirely new chapter of your life for you. So even if it's something small, like, I don't know, you used to do something, like maybe you used to go for walks a lot and you kind of stopped. It doesn't seem significant enough. But maybe during those walks, you were in a headspace where you were able to more easily get information and guidance from Spirit. So maybe just even doing something like that is enough of a start for you. But we need to gain some momentum. So that will take strength, that will take courage. But no, Spirit is saying, like, it wants to play. Spirit really wants to play with you. And this could very well be your inner child coming out and asking you, like, enough. Come on, we're frozen. What is actually, I think, yeah, freezing. You're not, oh, there we go. You're not meant to live this life just sitting under a tree waiting for stuff to fall on your lap. Although this is quite literally what's happening. Spirit is offering you an opportunity to kind of get your spark back. You're not meant to live this life stagnant or frozen. And if you're still listening to this, then something in this is resonating with you. You know there's a deep call, a drive for you to do something, to help in some way. Maybe you also want to start a YouTube channel. I don't know. Maybe you want to paint. Maybe you want to start working out. Maybe you want to take a class because you've always been interested in pottery, say. Or you want to go back to school. Like, there is something that you are thinking of, and every time it comes up, you're like, no, I don't know. You give an excuse, whether that excuse is it's just not for me, whether that excuse is I'm not good enough, it won't work for me, I'm not smart enough, whatever it is, it's not true. That is your excuse. That is what's holding you back. The thing is it's funny, I was just saying this to my friend the other day. We were kind of talking about like how do you know when to act on something and when it's just more impulsive. And in fairness, we were talking about more like purchases and finances. But how do you know? You know if it's something that's just impulsive because you'll do it in the moment and then you won't really think about it afterwards, or you'll maybe have regret afterwards, like maybe that wasn't the best way to spend my time, or maybe I shouldn't have given my energy in that way. But more often than not, this thing that I'm talking about, this thing, this cup, this opportunity, this idea that wants to gain momentum, it's not something you just think about once. You think about doing it, you make an excuse and you push it out of your mind, and then it always comes back. That's the thing I'm talking about. Do that, please. That's a message from Spirit. Right now, you're looking at it through the lens of the Four of Cups. So you are very apathetic about it, and there isn't much like excitement, but Spirit is saying it will bring you excitement. It will bring you joy. It will bring you happiness. Queen of Cups. It will make you feel emotionally fulfilled and not apathetic. It will make you feel more in touch with your authentic self, with your purpose, with your soul's mission. This is why you need to do this. Otherwise, oops, look at this. You need to do this thing. Do it. Do the thing. Take charge. Take action. Go for it. Stop living in fear. There's so much more. I just got, what is it? Belle, when she's like, I want so much more than this provincial life. Oh, man. Aim high, because you are destined for greatness, my friend. Whatever it is you have to share with the world, whatever it is that lights you up, when you are in that frequency, it benefits everybody anyway. You don't have to be a martyr. You don't have to sacrifice yourself. All Spirit is saying is follow the nudge that's in your heart, that's in your soul. Most often, that means focusing on you. And when you focus on you, that ripple effect extends outward to your family, to friends, to school systems, to your neighborhood, to world, to the entire world. That is the entire point of this shift in consciousness, is to bring more love to the world by feeding your soul. And I have adjustments are required. I have some affirmations here too. So when I had said earlier, there's something that you need to hide. Oops. There's something else that you need to focus on, and in doing so, you need to leave kind of this old way of being behind. So adjustments are required. You need to shift your focus back into purpose, back into being open. And it's kind of saying, you sitting here, like nothing will come of this situation. It's funny because it even flew off to this side. Nothing's going to come of this situation if you don't act on it. You're literally going to just keep being stagnant, and like, I don't know, why would you want that? Why? It's like what everybody says, time's going to pass anyway. Why would you want to be in the same place you are if this is really the energy that you're embodying? That's not you. That's not who you are. You deserve excitement. And like, it's literally right there, but again, this Knight of Swords is kind of calling your bluff. It's not enough to see it. It's not enough to acknowledge it. It's not enough to know that it's there. You have to actually do something about it. Okay, I pulled these earlier. Where do I put them? I don't even know. What I want is already mine, and my desires are accomplished. It's literally meant to be. This has been decided for you, by you, when you came down, before you came down. You had dreams, you had goals, and life got in the way. Why are you letting fear stop you? Why? It's a good question to ask yourself. Is it because you don't feel like you're enough? It's because you feel like you're not good enough? Okay, that's fair. But like, I think like that all the time. So does everybody else. You have to acknowledge, and I know you know, that's not you talking, that's fear talking. So why are you giving it the platform? It does not deserve it. I have a positive effect on everyone's life, including my own. See, this is the energy I was talking about. When you focus on you, giving to yourself and feeding that, nurturing that part of you, it inevitably ripples outward. It just does. Because love is expansive. You can never ever run out of it. And the more people that tune into that frequency, and it's so messed up that we think that doing things for ourselves, even little things that make us happy, is selfish. It's not selfish. Not even in the slightest. It's selfless. And you know that. I am always expanding my capacity to receive good things. Be in that openness. Be in that space. Be in that liminal space of play and joy and freedom, because that's what's coming to you with the World card here. There will be extreme freedom, and everything I do turns into success. Everything I do turns into success. So if you're afraid of this not working out, which is again just another fear, but if you need the confirmation this will work out for you, you kind of just, you won't see that for yourself until you do something about it, unfortunately. But yeah, okay, let's pick a song, because I don't know if I already mentioned this, but this morning I woke up with a song in my head, and I made this huge deck of cards with just a bunch of songs that have messages, so it's just on a regular playing deck. But yeah, let's see what comes out. Let's see what song kind of matches your reading today. The lyrics may have a message, maybe, I don't know, the song title itself is a message, maybe just the feeling you get when you listen to the song. It will be different for everybody. What song here? Please and thank you. That is so funny. I just heard in a very sing-song voice, we're calling your bluff. We dare you to move. You can do it. You can do it. Anything else? Dare you to move. Oh my goodness. Because like, what are these people doing? If we're talking about your energy here in the beginning of the reading, these guys aren't moving anywhere. They feel pretty stuck to me, so I just love that. Spirit's kind of calling you out. Okay. Oops. Okay, so this is really interesting because I just pulled 3 cards. And I know I shouldn't filter anything, so I'm not going to. I'm going to show you the 3 cards, but I was a little bit confused like, why? However, you'll see when I show you, they're all related. So somebody here needs to hear this. When I was talking about letting go of the things that you're doing instead of this new thing, you need to walk away from something. Adjustments are required. Nothing will come of this situation. So I have Sober by Tool. And it's very much about like numbing yourself. I have My Body by Young the Giant. And one of the lyrics is, my body tells me no, but I won't quit because I want more. And Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran. So it may or may not have anything to do with substances. It may have everything to do with you just having not the greatest habits at the moment. Spirit is telling you enough. Whatever you're feeding your soul currently, whatever you're feeding your body currently is not working. And this makes more sense now. Nothing is going to come of this situation. Wherever you're pouring your energy right now, darling, I'm sorry to say it's not the right funnel, but there is another one right here. Shift your attention. Go inward. Spirit, how? I want to give some advice. Like, hold on a second. Let me grab something. I don't want to leave you like this. I want to give you like how. How can everybody move from this energy, spirit, into embodying this newer energy? How do we leave fear? How do we stop doing things that do not serve us? Actually, I have a deck for this. I know which one I want. Okay. How do we move out of this stagnant, fear-based energy into being able to more easily embrace this new timeline? I just got goosebumps everywhere. And the word tough love kind of came to mind. You need to be more strict with yourself. Unfortunately, a lot of us don't have people who can come in and hold us accountable, especially as adults. We all have to do it for ourselves, and that's kind of the scary thing, isn't it? When you're sitting in this feeling of apathy, it's really hard to make yourself do things. And it is really easy to fall into old patterns of being. I'm getting self-love here from this Queen card that came out. Actually, oh my gosh, I just realized, look at this. There's a me with a heart. So earlier when I was saying, like, pour into yourself, self-love, that kind of thing, start small, okay? Even if the goal that you have is big at the end of the day, Spirit is saying baby steps. But if you're currently making bad choices, not the what my mom always says, be smart, behave, make wise choices. I love you. So be good, behave, make wise choices. Yeah, that's what she says. Bad habits are maybe taking up sort of the forefront of your life right now. And maybe it's automatic. I don't know. Maybe you're somebody that emotionally eats when things get difficult, or maybe you know that you need to be doing something, but instead it's just easier to stay in bed. And I'm not saying that you should shame yourself for doing any of these things, because absolutely not. You are doing the best that you can with what you have in this moment. However, you also have knowledge in this moment. You know, on a soul level, you know that things are going to be better, and that terrifies you as well as excites you. It's kind of a weird feeling, I think, but called. You are called. You're called to a higher purpose. So those baby steps that I was mentioning towards self-love, you see how those people are walking uphill? So that is you pulling yourself toward the higher calling. Whatever little step you take, you are making it toward this like divine orchestrated plan that you have for yourself. Beauty. Aww. And this is, it fell out on the Six of Cups card, so like what is in store for you is very beautiful and very happy and joyous. But also with the Queen and the self-care kind of theme that's going in and starting small, I'm getting, you know, trying to see the beauty again in the little things. It's hard to be joyous and, you know, jumping up and down with excitement because you're anticipating, you know, this wonderful thing to come into your life. It's hard to get there when you're not there, when you can't really see the forest through the trees. So start small and try to appreciate the beauty in things the way, you know, you used to when you were a kid. So what lights you up? Start there. Your goal today, you are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. There's no more waiting for somebody to come and save you. Your inner child wants to play. The universe is calling you to play. You have the, not just the opportunity, but you have the strength, you have the endurance. You wouldn't have orchestrated this for yourself if it were otherwise. So please, back of the deck is beginnings. Start. A whole new world. A whole new world awaits for you, my friends. And actually this song is peeking out at me, so I will just show you. We got Fighter, Christina Aguilera. Okay, so you gotta put in a little bit of a fight, a little bit of an effort. This may have been tough love. Hopefully I delivered it in a gentle way. I don't ever like being, you know, a nasty goose, but also I'm not going to filter what Spirit said. That's why I showed you the cards that came out. Clearly people need them. People need to see them. People need to hear this. I do wish you so much luck though, because we're all there. Like, we are all in the same boat. We feel the call, we feel the pull, but we don't know where to go. And even if we do, it just feels scary. And that's okay. Know that you are loved, and I wish you all the best. Take care, my friends, and thanks for watching.